Okay, so a lot of things actually have changed in the past couple days. I was trying to do a vlog like every single day, and I might still try to do that, but like I just got so kind of caught up in what I was doing that I just didn't have the time to actually do that. So, as you can tell, there is audio now for the video, and so you can actually hear the game's sound effects. So like the swimming sound effects and whatnot. I also added some more like rocks and stuff in the ocean, and they're not mineable yet, but they will be. And also this eelgrass, which actually it just adds a little extra like ambiance. I have a couple different like levels of it, and it's just in the shorter and like the the shallows, I guess. And then when it gets deeper, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out other stuff for that. And this is all just test island. This island probably won't even end up actually in the game itself, but this is all just kind of a test space for me to kind of mess around. Another really cool thing, as you can tell, this raft here, it looks a little bit different, and that's because it is fully set up with physics. So I can drop the sail here, and oh my gosh, why does it look so bad? It's actually like really weird. It's not supposed to look like that. I mean, the waving, yes, but like the tessellation on all the triangles is really, really rough. I don't know what's happening, but I am moving. Um, that's actually really disappointing. This was like, I'm gonna actually stop that and see. Let's see here. I don't know if that's just like the standalone game is like that or something more serious. Oh, sorry, that's on the wrong one. Yeah, see, so that's what it's supposed to look like. So I don't know what happened there. That was very strange. Maybe it just didn't bake fully or something. Whoa. So this is a vlog, but this is actually kind of just like a stream of consciousness of me. So you're just gonna have to, you know, deal with what you get. Um, so, okay. Yeah, this is a tiny, tiny raft. It is ridiculously small. But if you go up to the mast, you have to get like really, really close to it, and then hit E. Then you can change the angle of the sails, and as you change the angle of the sails, they'll either gain wind or they'll lose it, depending on the direction of the wind, obviously. Um, so you can slide that. It takes forever. I might speed that up a little bit because it does take forever. It's kind of ridiculous. And it might change its rotation point too, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Um, oh, and then that happens. Okay, let's. There we go. Still working out a few of the little minor kinks, as far as like weight distribution and buoyancy and like all that kind of stuff. So like right now, um, it's still a little rough, um, you know, as you can tell because this thing just like flipped over like crazy. I wouldn't suggest trying to sail out into the larger oceans yet. I mean, not that anyone's gonna be playing this, but like, yeah, it's just not. It just doesn't really work that well. So as you can see right now, I'm going against the wind, and you know the sail is being blown into me. Now there is. I don't really have a good point of reference here, so I can't even tell if I'm actually going forward or backward. But there is a way. Hold on a second. I'm gonna just push this over here. So yeah, it does. It tries to act like a real sail. Oh, I know what's going on. Let's just ride this up to the. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Like rising up from Davy Jones's locker. So yeah, it tries to act like an actual sail. So like if the wind is pushing on it, then it tries to go in that direction, and that's why moving the sail to the appropriate side makes the most sense. But it also is a game, and I can't just have like you incapable of going in a direction just because the wind is blowing in the opposite direction. So there's some leeway on that, but not a ton. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible, and the fabric simulations and whatnot in Unreal are pretty good. I'm trying to get closer to shore so we have a better point of reference for like movement and like getting out of the heavier water stuff, but I think I'm gonna have to start over because like it's just taking a long time. So here we go. All right. So another thing that I did was on my chest here. I added physics to it, so you can kind of kick the thing around and whatnot. And you can pick it up, which I already had, I believe. But now, when you put it down, it's all physics-based. So, and I gotta fix that as well. So it's all physics-based, so as I go out to sail, it comes with me. Whereas before, it was just like blocking the raft, or it was not moving with it at all. So that's kind of nice. The one downside to this, though, is that once you get out into a much heavier ocean-type waves, it starts moving around a little bit, and it has fallen off, a few times just in some, test runs and whatnot. So, especially on the raft, like, yeah, you can see it just moved like a considerable amount right there. So, not good for like long-term transport, or if you do, you may need to. I need to fix that so bad. Yeah, so oh my gosh, and now I have the chest icon thing. So there's a few things I need to obviously work on here. But yeah, so that's basically the chest. Is it gonna let me pick up? Come on, let me pick you up. No, I guess I have to be over here. There we go. Where are? Well, I'm not gonna be able to get back on the raft anyways. So, yeah, it's a work in progress for sure. But just getting the physics and the sailing so that it actually like is similar to like a sailing simulation. I think is definitely a win in my book. There we go. Put that down. There you go. Bye. So yeah, and it does sail away all on its own. So if you leave the sail down, it'll just take off on you. If you put the sail up, then it does it works fine. I mean, it doesn't work fine. It stops. It'll just stay in place. Trying to make it so it's as realistic as possible while still being like a fun and entertaining game. Let's see, what time is it? So it's like almost noon. Let's see here. So yeah, I kind of want to go to night, but I kind of want to show the transition. But let's see. So, oh, it's a foggy night too. So this is, I don't think this is even fully night yet. Stupid door. Okay, get that out of here. Okay, so, yeah. So I added the torch because the lantern was, I mean, it was horrible. It like threw me underneath the map the last time. So I added a torch here. This works pretty good. I like the dynamic lighting, at night. And it has, if you look at the like fringes around, where the fire is, you can see kind of like, the distortion and whatnot, and the heat. So I like that. Let's see here. A lot of this is this actually the fire came from starter content in Unreal. I didn't even really make it. I just tweaked it so that it would work for what I wanted it to do. So yeah, I guess this might actually be like straight up night. Oh yeah, so there's the moon right there. So you can't see stars right now because of all the fog, but you can see the moon. But yeah, underwater, it still has that weird underglow. I need to figure out something for that. I'm not sure exactly why that even is. I don't necessarily hate it. It's just, it's pretty dark out. I don't think it should be super light underwater. It just seems like an easy way to kind of escape the darkness. So, we'll see about that. Oh, added sound effects for iron, so that things. Oh, I forgot about that too. So as you walk through brush, you can hear, my footsteps and whatnot, or like my hands or whatever as they're brushing through, these ferns. Like you can actually hear that now. Before it was just like silent. It's just the little things like, sound effects and whatnot that you don't even necessarily, think of, just like intrinsically, but they make all the difference in the world in making it feel more realistic. So, alright, I guess that's enough nighttime. Oh, I do, you know what? I really want to get it close to, here we go. Those are pretty long shadows. Yeah, let's wait around for a sunset, and then, that'll be pretty good. So another sound effect was when I'm picking up items. I didn't really have anything, and it felt hollow. So that actually is is kind of nice. I don't think it did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of like all the different things that I've done in like, you know, the past week or so. And let's, yeah, so we'll just build a little house if I actually have time to build it before like the sun just comes crashing down. All right, so. So, cool thing about this is that when you're walking on sand, you can lightly hear the sand footsteps. And now you can hear them on wood as well. I do have other physics materials for like metal and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean that's how I did the fern sounds too. So it's all a physics material. Let's see here. Let's get some walls up and watch the sunset. I don't know why I had to be up high to see the sunset, but whatever. It's gonna take a little while. Let me get rid of this tree. There you go. So yeah, I mean, basically, you know, last couple of days, you know, sailing, some sound effects, you know, getting the eelgrass in the water, working on, oh, that turned a really nice color, working on storage and that kind of stuff. Sailing was a big ticket item for me. I did not know how long that was going to take, but that was, yeah, that was a bit of a challenge. So the moon is rising over there. And, you know, as the sun, like, fully is... I mean, the sun is already gone. But you can see, like, it's starting getting really, really dark. Okay, I say really, really dark, but it's not, like, fully dark yet. I think it's still... Yeah, it's still darkening. That reflection off the water from the moon. That's pretty nice. Oh, there he goes. It just went like full dark. So you can see the stars because there's no what you call it, fog today. Which I need to change that starscape because it's still like, it's got like weird smudges in it, like that big white piece there. So I'm gonna change that. And eventually I would like to get a moon, like an actual like image of a moon, and that way it's just a bit, it just feels a bit more real, I guess, because right now it's just like this white ball and it's just like, it's okay, but it's not great. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Oh. Oh, I don't have a raft anymore. Oh well. Yeah, I need to make the torch extinguish itself when I get into the water, because right now, swimming underwater with a torch, although looks cool, is not very, like, realistic. So, alright. So that is pretty much my update for today / this week. I don't know if, I mean, I want to do this once a day and just do like a quick update to what I've done. We'll see if I get around to it or not. Like I said, I get caught up in work sometimes and it's like 1 or 2 in the morning and I'm like, oh, I do not have time to record a video. But we'll see. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much it.